As a scientist, we want to study human body, cure diseases, and make human lives better. Let's say we want to develop some new drug, like COVID vaccine. We want that drug as soon as possible. But developing a drug, testing it, bringing it to the market, it's a long process. It takes time. Also, in the beginning phase of the drug development, we can't even test these drugs on human. That's why we turn towards model organisms. There are several model organisms like monkeys, mice, zebrafish, and even small tiny fruit flies. These model organisms help us to understand how these drugs will affect the human body. And that's how we develop the drugs. These model organisms actually help us to understand how gene expression, gene structure will affect the human body. But to do all of that, scientists need to introduce small amount of substance into the small cells of these model organisms at their embryonic stage. And that's where microinjection comes into picture. Microinjection is a technique which helps us to do so by using small, tiny pipette. It's a technique which is similar to any other injection technique, but at microscopic level. And that's why operator requires high level of skills and hundreds of hours of practice to master it. Robots. Robots has always enabled human to automate such a hard critical techniques which requires high level of precision and hundreds of hours of practice to master it. In my research, I am developing one such robot which automates the whole microinjection procedure. This robot is built of off-the-shelf, commonly used components which can be easily found. This robot contains series of cameras to locate the embryo at the center, and based on that imaging technique, computer vision detects where the embryo is and where the injection needs to be performed. Based on that data, robot finally performs the microinjection. This robot allows us the degree of control and precision in all aspects of the process which would have been impossible to do manually. One cool thing about this robot is it is so generalized that by adding a small amount of data and training model, this robot can be used for any other model organisms. That's why I think this robot can be used for large-scale experiments. I hope this robot will open up the research opportunities that have been never explored before. If this robot leads to accelerating biological research by one day and save one human life, then I would say I'll be the happiest person on that day. Thank you.